Jenny loves sports like she loves balls. She likes it hard, rough, and in her face.
I'm positive that's wrong on many levels.
Ladies and gentlemen, TCS Network is proud to bring you the Charity Strike. Now here are your favorite arseholes.
Emma.
And Rebound.
Yay!
Really should have Siri do that one.
Huh?
That's what we should have Gay Robot do our intros. Hi, fellas, it's the Charity Strike.
That doesn't sound like a gay robot. That just sounded gay.
Oh, you know what Gay Robot is? Nick Swartzen's character, Gay Robot?
No, I haven't heard it.
I would really like to suck your penis.
Oh. I need to hear this.
It's pretty effing funny. Anyways, welcome into the show, everybody. Grace Rebound Jones, sitting with me, the Ayatollah of Areola.
That's me.
Abba.
Hello.
So nice when I say it the second. Let me run down a little business before I run down a little show and run down my balls in your face. Ways to get a hold of us. TheCharityStrike.com. Don't look at me like that. Look at me like that. TheCharityStrike.com. You can get pictures. You can get episodes. You get all the goods from TheCharityStrike.com. You can get us on Facebook. Facebook.com/CharityStrike. We always post pictures and episodes and updates and boobs. Minus the boobs. You can get us on the old twat machine at TheCharityStrike. No E at the end of that thing. You
Dropping
can get,
that E.
like you. We can... You set it up, I'll knock it down. You can get me at TCS Rebound. You can get her at Snowboarder20 without the vowels.
Yes.
Vowel hater.
I do hate them.
You can get that homo Mike at TCS Trigger Mike. You can get the old man Midlife at TCS Midlife.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Also, you can call us at 805-419-3679. You can call, you can text, you can voicemail, you can do just about anything. And let's just say we have booby pics, so send us your boobies. I hear an ice cream man. Do you hear the ice cream man?
Can we hit pause and go get one?
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I want a Ninja Turtle popsicle.
I want the Powder Puff Girls.
Ninja Turtles. Oh, he's gone already. He's driving fast.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
Don't speed, ice cream
Slow
man.
down, Mexican.
I know, it even says on the back, like,
Yeah.
caution.
You're in a neighborhood full of precious white kids.
That is true.
It is kind of true. Wow. Where was I? Ways to listen to us. You can get us on iTunes. If you're going to iTunes, do the old 5-star treatment and give us a nice little review while you're there. You can get us on Stitcher Radio as well as the Stitcher Radio app. You can hear us on Radio Fubar, which is on the TuneIn app. And you can hear us live when we go live on Ustream. All that good stuff.
Yay.
Speaking of our phone number, which once again is 805-419-3679, we got a couple. That's right, I said couple. Of voicemails
Yay.
for you fuckholes.
What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
So leave your name, number, and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Oh, Daddy-O's! Haiku ain't here with his episode 137 Haiku. Here it goes. The hoes will be smacked in Brooklyn upon the tracks. J-Kid lays as a coach. Oh, Daddy-O's! Brooklyn bitches, watch out for J-Kid!
What's up, bitches? Hey, Midlife here. I just wanted to give you guys a call. Actually, I wanted to give Trigger Mike a call because a couple episodes ago I was listening, and he said he was going to come over on Father's Day and fuck me. So there I was yesterday, all looped up and ready to go, and the asshole never showed up. So what the fuck happened? Anyway, have a good show. Later, bitches.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, Trigger Mike left him hanging.
Oh.
He says the asshole never showed up, but I feel like the asshole was ready to go, if you know what I mean. Anyways.
Well, happy belated Father's Day to Midlife.
Yeah, and happy to your father as well. Did you see what I posted on the Cherry Streak Facebook yesterday?
No, actually, I didn't.
Happy Father's Day to all the guys that were slick enough to get our moms drunk and dumb enough to not pull out.
I did see that.
I thought that was funny. That's just me, though.
Yeah, because you wrote it.
And everything I write, I think, is funny.
I think most of what you say is funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes not so funny.
A good 60% of it. Anyways, once again, it's 805-419-3679. Time for the most important part of the show.
Hello, ladies.
Today's chick of the day is beer. Not really.
So sexy.
It's much sexier. Beer should be everyday's chick of the day because it's sexy and it'll never leave you. And it's always
And you
wet.
like to put, I was going to say, you like to put her in your mouth?
That too. Always wet and I like to taste over juices. Never get sour on me. Anyways, today's chick of the day is Miss Connecticut and now Miss USA, Erin Brady. Do yourselves a favor and check her out. She is...
She is pretty.
That's a technical term, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah. You
Yes.
can find it under the dictionary.
Yeah.
How many U's are in that?
3 U's and 7 H's.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for the spelling.
You're welcome.
Did you see all that hype about the third runner-up, Miss Utah?
No.
She's an
I was too
idiot.
busy jerking. What'd she do?
That or just nervous. I'm going to give her the nervous card because I would be nervous too. I'm not a...
What'd she do?
Remember that Miss USA competition from a few years back where she just rambled on and made no sense
Yeah.
when she was asked a question about education today?
Yes.
Well, something very similar. And they were asking her about the new study that shows that more moms have more jobs than the top earners, yet they're still making less money than men. And her response, some of the quotes were,
Damn right.
it included the phrase, to create education better.
Oh.
I think we can relate this back to education and how we are continuing to try to strive to. She paused and continued and said, figure out how to create jobs right now. That's the biggest problem, and I think especially the men are seen as the leaders of this. And so we need to try and figure out how to create
That's what it sounds like she's
education
saying.
better so we can solve this problem. Thank you. Yeah. I felt
Well,
really...
at least she's smart.
well, she's creating education better.
And by smart, I mean she has great tits.
Well, I don't know if she has great tits. I don't even see what she looked like.
You're not allowed into those pageants if you don't have great tits. Anyway, so check out Erin Brady. She's a chick of the day and the winner, not the fucktard from Utah. Yeah, she's from Utah. She's probably inbred.
Dude, and she still got third place.
Yeah, she's inbred.
With
That's
that kind
pretty
of
good.
answer? Really?
Pretty good for inbred.
She must have been really hot.
Yeah, speaking of hot, let's talk about some balls.
It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's talk sacks, everybody. Mine's a little sacky.
I don't have a sack.
Anymore. The Giants wide receiver Victor Cruz officially signed his $2.879 million franchise tender. So, like I said, Trigger Mike, he wasn't officially on a team. He was still trying to work out a deal, you cocksucker.
Yeah. Well, now he signed. I wasn't surprised that he wasn't. I never thought that the Giants wouldn't sign him again.
Well, they couldn't work out a deal, so he had to send a tender. You know, the tag, basically. So,
I like how they carried out the decimal point so much.
right. It's important. So they'll have to come up with a deal by the end of next year, otherwise he'll be a free agent. 1 year left, people. Speaking of New York, the Jets tried out and signed tight end Kellen Winslow Jr., which just shows how desperate they are.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even pick him for my fantasy league.
Do you even know who he is?
I almost picked him up last year.
Oh, okay.
Last year or the year before. I don't quite remember.
Oh, let me ask you
I'm
this.
usually buzzed for my drafts.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you this, though. New Tebow or old Tebow song?
New Tebow.
This one's for Tebow. Yeah, let's go. All he do is win, 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 no matter what. Got Jesus on his mind, he could never get enough. And every time he step up in the building, everybody hear our shots go up, go up, go up, and they stay there, and they stay there.
I love Tebow news.
I think we're really going to need to have someone film us when we start playing this song because we just stop, dance in our seats, and then continue on.
Right, just like how Jenny and I dance and sing along to America, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So last week we discussed how much money Tebow will be making on his brand new team, the Patriots. Now we find out that the Jets owe more money to the Broncos for Tebow than he'll make on the Patriots.
Wow. Good job, Tebow.
Yeah, good job, Jets. They're going to owe basically 1.5 mil this season.
I like how they give the exact figure. We always complain about not having the,
Yeah, I know.
the figures.
You're
and
right, we
now
do complain.
Now
So-
I'm complaining that they give us like the exact number.
So I'll give it all. It's $1,531,875.
and 27 cents. I'm just kidding. I don't know how many cents.
I wish it was. That's what the Jets owe to Broncos for a player they don't have anymore. I think they paid about $1 million last year. This is what's left. Tebow, his pay will be about $140,000 less than what they owe the Broncos.
Wow. Damn. Tebow's
so
agent
good.
did a good job in that deal.
In which deal? The Jets one or the Patriots one?
On both. He's still getting paid. He's getting paid by 2 teams.
No. This money's not going to Tebow. This money goes to the Broncos
No.
from the original trade that brought Tebow to New York. There was money
that's right.
involved. They had to buy out his contract as well.
I don't know why
as
I read
trade
it the
him.
other way.
I don't know.
Because I just skim it and I'm still
It'd
making
be nice for Tebow if he's
calls.
getting that money
I
because he's
know.
only getting the minimum right now. Plus some
Well,
bonuses.
at least he's getting paid.
He is getting paid. The Broncos will make more for him than he will for himself.
Poor guy.
Oh, Tebow. Ocho Cinco, after about a week, gets out of jail. We reported last week that he smacked his lawyer in the ass, and the judge decided to throw him in jail and undo his plea bargain because she's a cunt.
I don't see what's wrong with that. Doesn't everyone like getting smacked in the ass?
Yeah, and he's going to jail, so I mean, it's only fitting. I feel like the judge had a point to prove.
Yeah, she was on a total power trip.
Yeah, I'm a chick and I'm not bad to look at, so I need to prove that you need to respect my authority. That's how I feel it went.
All right, Cartman. Respect my authority.
Yeah, just her throwing her balls that she doesn't have around.
Did you see what some of the quotes were from Chad Johnson? How he's terribly sorry, and being in jail for a week really got him to realize that he wasn't taking things seriously, and yada yada yada.
Blah.
He had a bunch of brown shit on his nose.
Yeah, well, that's his skin. He also got a visit in jail this morning. You're right over there.
I almost spit my beer out.
Saw that. By his good buddy Terrell Owens. He stopped by to say what's up and kind of talk to him a little bit. So, what a nice guy.
I guess so. I don't like that guy.
Bromance. Donald Driver of the Packers, who retired on January 13th, says that he'll only come back to the league if the Packers ask him to.
Yeah, no other team, only the Packers.
He's a Packer for life. Why is this news? I'm really not sure because it's a slow news day.
It was.
Yeah.
I told you, every time it's just you and I, it's always slow news.
You and I were meant to be.
Wow. No, you didn't.
I really got to pee.
You can't pee now. We're not even at the break.
Oh, Jenny does it. She gets up mid-show.
Well, please don't get up because then I'm going to be sitting here talking to myself, essentially.
Luckily, I had Brad last time. Not that I remember any of it. All right, what else is going on in football? The Bengals are going to be on the Hard Knocks, HBO's Hard Knocks, for the second time. This time they won't have Ocho Cinco on the team, though. I don't really know what's going to be so fancy about the Bengals this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now I'm just assuming that the last time they had them just because of Ocho Cinco. This time they actually want to make it seriously about them. But I didn't get to see it. I haven't watched Hard Knocks in a few years, actually.
Last year they had the Dolphins on Hard Knocks when Ocho Cinco was on the Dolphins.
Really? See, they just follow that fool
For
around.
about a month. Yeah, well, wouldn't you? He's a fucking moneymaker for reality TV. He's such a fuck-up.
Yeah, he is a big fuck up.
Indeed. The third suspect in the Mike Adams of the Steelers stabbing was finally caught. His name is Jarrell Whitlock. Yeah. That's the kind of news we got today, people.
I couldn't even find that story.
You couldn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh. What's wrong with you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Maybe it was just really skimming along. I mean, I have to multitask when I start reading about sports. I'm working and then I'm reading about sports.
And then I'm working, and then I'm reading about sports.
Yeah.
I'm working,
And then I start yelling at my phone. Stop ringing. I'm trying to read about sports.
Right. I'm busy. We got a show to prepare for. All right. And then finally, there's a radio show in Georgia called Mayhem in the AM. And apparently the entire crew was fired after they mocked former Saints player Steve Gleason, who has ALS.
That's kind of mean.
It's kind of sad. My grandpa had ALS.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's what he died of.
Oh.
Then again, I make fun of Michael J. Fox all the time.
That's sad.
Not really. When
Sometimes.
I work in TV, and whenever people do like a shaky camera move, I go, "What the hell is Michael J. Fox out there?" That's me just being an asshole.
Yeah.
So, but I don't do it on public radio or podcast. Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. We better move on quick.
I know.
Helps if I turn it up.
Say who? Say Willie. Say hey. Say who?
More beer. Thank you.
That wasn't me.
Right. I don't know that good. Rays pitcher Alex Cobb leaves the hospital after he was hit in the ear with a line drive.
Ouch.
Yeah, he got nailed. Took him to the hospital. He never lost consciousness, luckily.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, was there for a couple days, and now he gets to go home. At this point, he's basically under concussion watch. He's got to sit out at least a week. The whole procedural thing.
Yuck.
Yes. Strasburg returned to the lineup yesterday. Unfortunately for him, though, his team could not pull it through, and they lost 2-0. He did good. They had 0 offense, though. Sucks for Strasburg. He said he could have played longer, but typical Nationals, they pulled him early. Tigers, more injuries. Right-handed pitcher Anibal Sanchez on the DL, along with catcher Alex Avila, or Avila, depending on who you're asking. Mm-hmm. The Orioles beat the Red Sox the other day, Sunday, and in that game, Chris Davis hit his 23rd and league-leading home run of the season. Pretty good.
All right.
He must be taking steroids. How else do you explain
Typical
it?
Dodger fan. Everyone takes steroids. All the Dodger fans are quick to accuse.
What? That has nothing to do with me being a Dodger fan.
No, that's the only fan that I ever hear. They're taking steroids. Especially for me. They always give me shit for my Giants.
Well, because your Giants are known to take steroids.
Oh, and
Hi,
your
Barry
Dodgers are
Bonds.
not?
Who are the Dodgers?
I don't even like Barry Bonds. So go ahead and talk all kinds of shit.
Who on the Dodgers is taking steroids?
Manny Ramirez.
I never liked him to begin with.
Well, then join the club because we both hate people that were on our own damn teams.
Yes. That guy's an idiot. He was taking steroids. He was taking like prenatal vitamins. He really was.
I'm not surprised by that.
It was like stuff that women take to become pregnant. That's what he was taking.
Well, he is a bitch.
He is. And a cunt. I thought this was worth talking about. The Padres not only swept the Diamondbacks in their series, but have won 6 straight. The Padres, people, have won 6 straight.
That kind of helped my Giants, but my Giants are playing the Padres right now.
How they looking?
It's 1-0 Padres, but it's only the bottom of the third, so we got time.
You got time to fuck this one up more.
Shut the fuck up.
And then finally, I figured I should bring this up because, well, this is basically everything I think about Oakland as a city. The Oakland Coliseum had quite the sewage problem the other day.
It's such a shithole.
And you're from that area.
Well, I never
Sort
go
of.
to Oakland.
I know, but I mean, at least, it's not just some SoCal boy saying that Oakland sucks balls.
Hell no. I don't even like to go there.
Yeah, so there was some sort of sewage problem. The A's and the Mariners clubhouse was both flooded with shit. Not a joke.
Wow.
They had to go share the Raiders locker room. Oh, as if there wasn't enough shit, they had to share the Raiders locker room.
I know.
That's
what if
shitty
they
in
got the
itself.
Raiders? It's like a disease.
I think so.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I know. Play the.
I already played it.
Oh, boo.
I turned it.
Whatever. Don't play it then.
You're so
Forget
fucking picky.
Thank you.
Was that satisfying to you?
It was very.
Ooh. Hey.
I'm very satisfied.
Finally. Took all these years. That's all I needed to do.
Yep. All you had to do was play that drop.
Oh, I should just take note. All right, let's refill my beer situation.
Yes.
And hopefully yours. Drink a little faster.
Why?
Why not?
Because I got to make this beer last for the whole
No,
episode.
You're angry. Keep drinking.
I know I'm angry.
You're always angry.
Rawr.
You're like San Diego Johnny. You're angry and you jerk off into intersections.
I don't really jerk off, per se.
Okay, you
I finger bang.
vibrate in intersections.
Oh, I do that.
In the interstate, nice. All right. Anyways, we'll be back shortly. You can check us out at thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/thecharitystrike, at thecharitystrike on Twitter, 805-401-9369. You didn't cut me off. I actually put a little space in
I
there.
know.
You didn't do it. On that note, we'll be right back. And this is the compelling story of how Awkward Apocalypse began. Hey, Jenny,
Hey, Greg.
what you doing?
I'm just drinking some wine.
Want to make a show and stuff?
Okay.
We can talk about awkward things and boobs.
I like boobs.
Me too. It's decided. And that is the compelling story of how the Awkward Apocalypse began. Do check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/AwkwardApocalypse. @AwkwardPod on Twitter. And don't forget to call us 323-379.
9225.
The end.
The Sci-Fi Super Friends Podcast, a weekly show that reviews and rates science fiction, fantasy, and horror films. You can find us at sci-fi-superfriends.com, and you can subscribe to the show on iTunes and Stitcher Smart Radio. Join us on our never-ending quest for glory. sci-fi-superfriends.com.
Welcome back into the show, everybody!
Hello.
Did you understand that?
Well, I mean, you didn't say it that fast.
Oh, okay. Can you understand this?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Did you get a little wet over there?
Oh, yeah.
I know I did.
Yeah,
Welcome
I
back
saw
into
it spill all over you.
Yeah, so did the beer. Welcome back into the show, everybody. Greg Rebound Jones sitting with me, the Ayatollah of Areola.
Hi.
Eva.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, that's her, indeed. Should we get into some sports?
I guess so.
All right.
But
Let's get
these
into
sports?
Huh?
But these sports?
What's wrong with that?
The one that's coming up next.
Yeah?
All right.
Are you trying to tease the sports going next? We've talked about it, now we'll just sit here and not talk about it for a minute, and then people are like, talk about it already!
I know, but then they're going to be so thoroughly disappointed.
Shh. You never tell them that. You wait for them to find that out on their own. Here you go. Here's disappointment. Oh, good news, everybody. Justin Rose wins the U.S. Open.
I only know one person that cared.
Who?
The person that was forcing me to watch golf, but then I fell asleep.
Oh, that's golf. I didn't even know what sport that was, or who Justin Rose is.
What the heck? See, I paid attention long enough.
I'm joking. I know what sport it is, but I don't know who Justin Rose is.
He's kind of good looking.
Is he?
Yeah, he's all right.
What race is he?
Looks white to me.
Oh, okay. So he's not the brother of Derek.
No.
Okay. And also, today, happy anniversary, and it makes me feel really old to say this, but it has been 19 years to the day since OJ got in his little Ford Bronco and ran from cops after killing his wife.
Do you know what you were doing when this happened? Do you remember?
I know I was in 5th grade. Or at least I was in 5th grade for the trial. I remember watching it live on the news, him running in his Bronco. I don't know exactly what I was doing, though.
I was sitting in my living room in San Jose.
Having your diaper
pissed
changed.
the fuck off. No, because I wasn't not that young. I was pissed the fuck off that this was being shown when I wanted to watch Power Rangers. I remember exactly.
The Power Rangers were not in the morning.
No, it was in the afternoon.
This is a morning thing.
No, they had this playing on the TV, like The Chase.
Oh,
That
they're
was
probably
in the
replaying it all day.
I don't know what it was. All I know is it wasn't that late in the afternoon. It was probably maybe like 2, I want to say.
I'm pretty sure this all happened in the morning.
Well,
the actual events.
They never played Power Rangers, and that's what I do remember.
I'm sorry.
I kept trying to change the channel, trying to find something to watch that was not this white Bronco.
Wait, you're racist?
Yeah, very. I'm
If it was
Mexican.
a brown Bronco you would have watched.
Oh, yeah, I would have. And then I would start talking to my mom in Spanish, be like, Mom, what's happening?
But in Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to start saying it in Spanish. Who's going to understand me on this podcast?
No one listens anyways.
You would just think I was talking to you about food.
Right. Just be like, burrito, please.
Yeah. See, I know you.
Okay. All right, let's get into that one sport that you like and no one else does.
Yay!
Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni. Yeah, I want to drive.
So who won the game tonight?
Bruins!
So aren't they like winning and stuff?
They are. They won 2-0 against the Blackhawks, and so that brings the series to 2-1 Boston. I just have a vendetta against the Blackhawks, which is why I'm cheering for Boston.
I have a vendetta against Boston in general.
I know, most people do. Everyone I seem to talk to.
Especially people from LA.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Everybody does not want any Boston teams to win, and
Even though it's only the Celtics' fault, really.
I would have been cheering for the Penguins had they been in this position, but whatever. I don't like the Blackhawks. Didn't like the Kings, obviously. So I didn't have many options.
Not a fan of a Blackhawk?
The Blackhawks? No.
You don't like just a real good Blackhawk?
No, I don't like that either.
I thought you were a hockey fan. Funny you should mention the Blackhawks. Their forward, Marian Hossa, was scratched from the lineup today because he hurt himself during a warm-up.
I'm so sad.
What a vagine.
I don't care.
And also, the Capitals' Alex Ovechkin wins his third MVP award.
And I'm not surprised by this.
Why not?
Because he's good.
Oh, okay. So he's deserving of it.
I think so. I actually really like Alex Ovechkin. I think he's pretty exciting to watch, especially in the All-Star when they do the trick shots.
Uh-huh.
I do enjoy watching him.
Does he do fancy tricks and stuff?
He does. So exciting.
Is that like the really boring version of the dunk competition?
No, it's a better version of that. So
you do realize that the NBA lottery gets more viewers than the finals, right?
I didn't even know
finals.
they had a dunk competition until like maybe a couple years ago. So
It's really not that good anymore.
clearly it doesn't matter.
And once again, we've talked about another sport during hockey. Yes!
Shut up. I've been catching you guys talking about other shit during basketball anyways.
Yeah, but it's funny when we do it during hockey.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it really is.
No, it's not.
It is.
I
trust
find it funnier when you guys do it about basketball, so there.
me. Not going to happen.
Whatever.
Anything else to add about Alex?
Nope.
All right, then let me touch my balls.
Love basketball. You love basketball. Then say yeah. Yeah. I love basketball. You love basketball.
Balls time. Balls to the wall, people. Well, if you didn't watch it, you missed a good game.
I did not watch it.
You're too busy watching golf.
No, I fell asleep. I took a nap.
Oh, God. Spurs took Game 5. That means they're up 3-2.
I know, very exciting.
That's good, because that means...
One more game till my prediction.
What did you say, Spurs in 6?
Yes.
I believe I said Spurs in 7. And I do believe Miami will win Game 6, because they're very good at coming back after being beat. That's just the way they are. That's the kind of team they is.
Well, hopefully some fluke happens and then they lose. Because then I'll be right, and I don't even watch the damn game.
Yeah. Spread it on. Speaking of Game 5, though, out of a total of 27 2-2 2-2 splits in the finals, so each team having 2 games apiece.
Okay.
The Game 5 winner takes it 20 out of 27 times. So statistically, the Spurs will take the series. That all make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
I actually did understand that.
Okay, good. I'm not that drunk yet.
Not yet.
No more vodka for me during shows.
I know.
Jenny didn't like that.
Well,
That
you
I-
didn't seem to like it too much, especially because you can't recall.
I mean, she didn't like that I'm not going to drink vodka anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just, pace yourself a little better.
No. No.
Jenny, if you listen to this, cut him off.
No, you know what? I'm not good with the vodkas. I stopped drinking it for many years because I know that's what makes me black out.
I just don't drink vodka at all. I had a bad experience, and I don't drink anymore. No vodka for me.
You know what's funny is Jenny's listening live. She says, "Hey, Eva, tell Greg not to look at these comments for a bit. Now tell him I'm saying something really mean about him and then don't tell him what I'm saying. The funny thing is, for Jenny, is the computer's right in front of me and not even near Eva. So,
I know. I can't see shit on that computer. I'm sorry, Jenny.
So A for effort. Suck it.
Oh, we can be like... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say anything.
Be like what?
Like last episode. Someone doesn't like you.
Somebody was mean to you last episode.
I know. And then you finally... I know. And I was fucking devastated until I found out the context in which she was being mean. And I was like, I don't give a shit.
Well, he basically said you weren't, super hot.
Well, that's fine. I'm not a supermodel by any means.
Because he was saying, no, you guys should have a hot chick on the show. And I said, we do. And he didn't agree necessarily. And the way he said it, I just thought it was really mean, so I didn't want to tell you what he said. At first, the funny thing is, the funny thing is, I brought it up only because I figured it was one of your friends talking shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know anyone that would be that mean to me.
Yeah, and you didn't know the name, so
yeah,
it was interesting. But
and guess what? We talked about something else during basketball.
Not another sport, though.
And it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to fill time. It's a light show, if you know what I mean.
Shut up.
More finals news. Manu Ginobili last night had 24 points, 10 rebounds. It's the most points he's had not only all postseason, but all season. It was also the first time he started all season. So apparently the goal here is to start Manu Ginobili. So he has a good game.
I like his last name,
yes.
Ginobili.
Jenny wants me to drink more vodka.
Oh man,
not
Jenny,
gonna
have him teach you how to use the mixer and all the computer stuff. Then he can drink more vodka.
Well, no, I ran the board just fine. I function. I just don't remember anything. And if you guys go listen to
than any other day?
You guys go listen to Awkward Apocalypse episode 23, and I'll notice it more than anybody else. But I was
I noticed it pretty damn well.
Yeah, well, you know me. My jokes were worse than normal. I just wasn't really there.
Well, good thing you guys had a comedian on the show.
Well, I was going to say, I even texted him and thanked Brad for being there because if it wasn't for him, it would have been Jenny by herself. So poor Jenny. Though, she did go and leave us at some point to go to the bathroom. We were left to our own.
Don't you do that to me. I'm going to sit here and start pushing all kinds of buttons. I'm going to have like the Tebow song going at the same time as like hockey. Yeah.
Yeah. So, zip, gotta go. Anyways, so yes, Danny Green of the I want to say the Celtics. That didn't make sense. Of the Spurs, is setting a finals record. So far in the finals, he has 25 3-pointers, and that's only so far. There's at least one, if not two more games to go, where he could just keep upping and upping the 3-pointers.
Okay,
you might like this one. Chris Bosh, the alien, Mr. Grinch, as Midlife calls him when he makes that big open face.
I gotta Google him.
You should. Was fined $5,000 for flopping in Game 4. Here's the thing. In fact, Midlife and I were watching Game 5 last night and discussing this, the whole flopping thing. And, if you flop and you get caught, you get fined. But the problem is it's not for at least a couple days after the game.
Yeah.
So Miami won that game, and then he was fined $5,000. Nicely done. If you flop and that call helps you win the game, I think $5,000 is well worth a win in the finals. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
So that's a stupid punishment. There needs to be an immediate punishment, such as a foul or a technical foul counted against you. Right? Yeah, see, that's not photoshopped.
He looks... Why can he open his mouth that big?
He loves cock. Save that picture. Let's twat it out to our peeps.
Okay.
At some point. You don't have to do it right now. Anyway, so I'm thinking there needs to be a more immediate punishment for a flopping call. Like a ref up in the booth that's watching the video goes, no, you didn't. Foul or technical foul. Because being fined, it's like, oh, I make $1 bajillion a year and you're going to fine me $5,000. We won the game. All right.
Then, I mean, I see where you're coming from. But I guess with flopping, you can pretty much tell, or at least I can tell. And I don't really even watch the sport, so...
Right. Well, everyone watching on
pretty,
TV can
it's
tell.
It's pretty freaking obvious, so... Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. I'll agree with you. I think it should be more immediate. But as far as what it should be, I have no idea.
Yeah, either a foul against you or a technical foul, something like that, because they don't care about the money. They're ballers. They're rich.
I guess so.
That's all I'm saying. All right, let's move on from the finals. Doc Rivers, as we know, I know, you probably don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Hasn't necessarily made a decision on where he's going to coach. Now, here's the deal. The Clippers are very interested in Doc Rivers. The Celtics are very interested in not letting anybody talk to Doc Rivers.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the Clippers are interested in trading DeAndre Jordan for Kevin Garnett and Doc Rivers. Yes.
You can trade coaches?
They did it in baseball last season.
What the hell?
I don't see. I think you could trade it. I mean, you could probably trade, 3 hookers and a hot dog if you wanted to.
All right. I'm sure that's not going to work out that well.
No. But,
especially if it was a Dodger dog.
Oh, God. Oh, as a Dodger fan, I will...
You get, like, herpes and
openly
then
admit that there is nothing worse to put in your mouth
horrid diarrhea.
It's not even a hot dog. It's like rolled up bologna. It's awful.
Just like the Dodgers.
It has...
Ah.
Oh, touche.
Great story. Compelling and rich.
The Dodger dog is fucking horrendous, though. The Dodgers are pretty horrendous this year. So anyways, at first that got thrown out because Celtics said, well, if you do that, nice chugging, we want Eric Bledsoe as well. The Clippers went, whoa, we don't want to give up Eric Bledsoe. But talks, and this is all yesterday. As of today, talks are back on, and they're discussing things back and forth. So it could be interesting. The other rumor going around is that the Clippers are willing to trade Dwight Howard, or they want Dwight Howard.
Oh, I was like, wait, they don't have him. I know that much.
Yes.
Yay.
Congratulations. In exchange for Blake Griffin and possibly Eric Bledsoe. 2 things. First of all, as a Lakers fan, yes. I will gladly take Blake and Eric Bledsoe for Dwight Howard because at least I know that they're not going to sit there in 3 months and go, maybe I didn't make the right decision. I should be on the other team.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard is a vagine.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, everyone was like worshiping him. I know a few friends that were so stoked when they had seen him in LA. Actually, they saw him at Roscoe's, and they were like, "He's coming to LA. He's coming to LA." That was before, and that was before he actually officially made the announcement. And they were so stoked, but just any Lakers news I did hear was just all disappointing. I didn't hear many good things. And that was all pretty much from my Lakers source, which is Daniel, my coworker.
What up, Daniel?
Yeah.
He's a good man.
All he talks to me is about Lakers.
He's a good man. He's a big Lakers fan. I wonder if it hurts him deep down inside as it does me to have Dwight be such a fucking vagine.
It probably does.
And I wonder if he would... This is a good question for Daniel. Would he agree with the Blake Griffin, Eric Bledsoe for Dwight Howard trade? Now, here's the problem with that trade.
Should I text him and ask him right now?
You should. Here's the problem with that trade. Hopefully we can get an answer by the time the show's over. The Lakers... No. Jim Buss of the Lakers has said, we are not, repeat, not going to sign and trade Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's a free agent. Either he signs with the Lakers or he goes elsewhere. Now, if you don't sign and trade him, then you're left with nothing when he leaves the team. And I think that is the dumbest shit in the world. You look confused. It's Dwight Howard for Blake Griffin and Eric Bledsoe. There you go. Anyways, the Lakers are dumb. They should be willing to sign and trade him because otherwise they'll be left with nothing. They need something for him. Like, hey, how about a young point guard such as Eric Bledsoe? Anyways, while you text that out, I'll move on. The Bucks guard Monte Ellis says he's going to opt out of his contract this year. He's got that option because he wants to play with Dwight Howard.
But Dwight Howard doesn't even know where he's going to be.
Exactly. So he's going to opt out, become a free agent, and not know where he's going to go. Now, the other thing is Dwight Howard and Chris Paul reportedly want to play with each other. So what if they end up on the same team together? That team is probably not going to give a shit about Monte Ellis.
I don't even know who he is, so I wouldn't give a shit
either.
He's on the
Bucks. He's good. He's a young guard. Maybe the Lakers could pick him up as a free agent for a little money because he's an idiot and he dropped his contract.
All right.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. Speaking of the Bucks, though, we announced a couple weeks ago Larry Drew will be their new head coach. Well, Larry Drew bringing over Bob Bender, who I don't know who that is, but they're also bringing over Nick Van Exel as an assistant coach. Nick Van Exel, obviously, of the Lakers. Nothing.
This all sounds foreign to me.
Okay. Are you being
racist over there?
Nope, I'm speaking Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Ni hao ma?
That's probably all you know.
Ganimacho bi?
I don't know if you're lying to me or not because I know you used to work at the Asian TV station.
So far, those two things are actually Chinese.
Okay.
Ni hao ma is like, hey, how are you? And then Ganimacho bi is like the worst thing you'd say. It's like motherfucker.
Oh, nice.
Beatsway is shut up.
I like how you know nothing but bad things.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck, what was We'll Be Right Back? I used to know We'll Be Right Back. That's how I knew I had to throw to commercial break. Because I'd hear him say it. Anyways, what else is going on? The Nuggets have hired Pelicans. You may know them as the Hornets. They've changed their name to the Pelicans.
Still pathetic.
It's a horrible name. I'd rather be the Hornets. The Nuggets have hired Pelicans executive Tim Conley as their new GM. Tim Conley is the man that approved the Chris Paul to the Lakers trade that was then denied by David Stern, that fucking asshole. But I don't hold any grudges.
Yeah, you asshole.
The Kings have hired Denver VP of basketball operations Pete D'Alessandro as their new GM. Woo! You get anything back from Daniel?
No.
Okay. And Jerry Stackhouse was asked about the current NBA Players Association situation because Billy Hunter was ousted as their leader. They need a new one. And he says they're in no hurry to hire a replacement for him. Apparently they want the players to, kind of gel with each other and let them know what they want as a cohesive unit before they hire someone else. It sounded more like we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then one of your favorite stories today. Allen Iverson has kidnapped his kids.
That's the only one that I actually read in the basketball.
We're in here talking about practice.
Actually, I didn't even read the whole
That's
thing.
Allen Iverson, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We're in here talking about practice.
And kidnapping.
We in here talking about kidnapping. Apparently, he told his ex-baby mama, I guess she's still baby mama, that he was going to take the kids on a vacation to South Carolina. Then he was going to have them back by a certain date, which I believe was June 4th. That's off the top of my head. This is good.
Wow.
Alpha brain people. Alpha brain. He didn't make it back on time. Then set up another date. Wasn't there. Now she says that he's in he's holed up in a Georgia hotel with the kids and is getting law enforcement involved.
Oh, my God.
Gerd.
I mean, it could be scary if it's like a legitimate, like, hostage sounding kind of situation.
Hey, it's his
but
kids.
it's
What is
his
he gonna
own
do?
kids. Like,
I mean, she has full custody, so it's wrong, but it is his kids, so I doubt he's skinning them alive.
he should have just, yeah.
He's probably feeding them chicken and waffles or something.
Mm.
Oh, so good.
You still haven't gone to Roscoe's, have you?
No, I haven't.
We need to go.
That wasn't even a racist remark. I just want chicken and waffles now.
No, we have
Ever
to go
since you talked
we
about
have to go to
Dwight.
Roscoe's.
A couple things to mention before we get off the air. First of all, Jenny does say that she is the fastest peer ever, and you know what? She's right. So I can't say anything to you
I don't
about
know.
that.
I've gone pee pretty fast.
And then
we should have a pee off.
I think Jenny would beat you, actually. I've but I've been around both
You've
of
seen
you.
her pee?
I've seen
Perv.
both of you pee. It's lovely. Just
Gross.
kidding. And then she says, quote, "It's not even a hot dog. It's rolled up bologna," unquote, quote, "just like the Dodgers," end quote. And then she says, "So good."
Yep. So no response back from Daniel, but I'm sure I could just send it in next time or something.
Yeah, because that'd be interesting to see what he, as a fellow big Lakers fan, would say. I know that Midlife agrees with me that he would rather trade up Dwight for Blake and Bledsoe.
I wish I could just call him. Like, surprise, you're going to be on the podcast.
We'd call him on the air if you'd like. That'd be funny.
Oh, my God. I don't think he would answer from the Charity Strike
We
phone
could
number.
trick him by calling with your phone. That'd be funny.
Really?
Nah, it's fine. We don't want to do that to him.
I
But
know.
we kind of do.
Yeah.
Anyways.
He's been talking to me about basketball, but I kind of don't listen.
So you just kind of like, "Grr."
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say.
Mm-hmm.
Sadness.
You
we
like
should
the
get him
Celtics because they're green.
Shut up. We should get him on like a guest spot here.
I would love to have
just
him
for
in.
basketball.
Yeah.
Well, basketball and football. Actually, we should when the season starts up for football.
Sure.
And then any off-season basketball news.
Like maybe
he'll-
like October, November when football and basketball is going on at the same time.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah. I mean, anytime he's a good guy. He's welcome in anytime he'd like.
Yay.
As long as he's not one of those guys that sits over the mic in front of his face and shuts up.
No, you get him talking, he'll start arguing with you.
Good.
He
Well, we
goes
agree on the
nuts.
Lakers, so there's no argument there.
Yeah, there's no
So,
argument there.
We're having off the air meetings on the air.
I know. Sorry, guys.
Anyways, I do want to mention, you guys check out episode, of course, 23 of Awkward Apocalypse. And I want to mention that episode 24 of Awkward Apocalypse will be recorded live from Jenny's Beep Beep Mobile.
Beep, beep, mobile.
Yes. We are going to see XOXO at the Anaheim House of Blues Tuesday, which for us is tomorrow by the time you guys listen to it. Could be today or yesterday. They are in a battle of the bands, and if they win, they get to go on to the Warped Tour, which is awesome. We're going to go see them. We're going to go cheer them on, and we'll be recording the episode from her car, which should prove interesting.
That is going to be very interesting.
Yes.
Please be safe.
My nerd juices have been flowing all day, trying to figure out how this is going to work. So I think I've come to a most solution. Maybe not 100%, but we'll get something recorded till my battery dies.
Oh my God, that'd be so sad if your computer just died like halfway through.
It just might.
Oh my God,
We'll
this sounds
happens,
like you guys can't even take a break. You guys just have to record the whole episode. So Jenny can't go pee. There's no pulling over.
We're in a car.
I know, but there's no pulling over.
Here's a bottle. So do make sure you check out Awkward Apocalypse.
I got a text.
24. You do?
From Daniel.
Oh, what does Daniel say?
Want to back up?
Yes.
He said, like, if I were the owner and Dwight wanted to play with CP3, so Chris Paul?
Yes.
I'd say, okay, get it done, but I ain't helping. Kind of confusing, but he can't sign to the Clips. We have to trade him there, and if he leaves, then they can only play. Sorry,
I'm a little confused.
Holding the phone too close, and then he's punctuating extra. I think he's putting too many spaces on the iPhone. Sorry.
So the short of it, does he want Blake on our team or not?
Lakers would be better off if he walked instead of trading him because they would have a shitload of cap space coming in 2014.
It's true. We would have a lot more cap space if that was the case, but then we'd have nothing for Dwight. So it's we've never been afraid of cap space issues as a team. We always pay the luxury tax.
Yeah, I know.
We're from LA. We're rich. What do you expect? Anyways, we should get out of here. Before we get out of here, though, I should mention that Jenny says, pee off, it's on.
Sweet.
You guys will have a pee off, so.
I don't know when, but maybe when I finally go visit the apartment.
Yes, and she says something that I've been thinking about all day, that it's going to be weird recording AA sober tomorrow. That's been my number one fear, though. I guess I could bring a roadie. I'm not driving.
Oh, look at you.
I know. That'd be dickish of me, though. Maybe I'll bring her one, too. On that note, check us out at thecharitystrike.com, where you can also get the Awkward Apocalypse. It's on there, too, I promise. You can get us at facebook.com/thecharitystrike, at the Cherry Strike, no E on the old twat machine, 805-419-3679. All that good stuff.
Yes.
On that note, well, good night, everybody.
Adios. Pew, 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 pew.